Hi friends. So we are at week 4. Here we have our week 1, our week 2, week 3, and week 4 we are going to be using our C1 pieces together with our pieces from from week 1. So I'm going to just take one of these, our AB block, and our C1 piece. We'll set the rest aside for now. So we're going to take a C1 and an AB. Now make sure you make note of the orientation here, okay? This is our light, this is our dark. The dark is going to be touching against the C1 piece. So just like so, we're going to put these two pieces together utilizing a scant 1/4 inch seam. So let's go over to the machine and piece this together. Again, make sure you keep your orientation straight on this so that we have our B piece touching against the C1 piece. Let's go. I just want to go over something here with you. I know I told you that when you are sewing this C1 piece onto your AB block, that it needs to be touching the B fabric, but you also need to be aware of the orientation. So you can see here, this I sewed correctly. I put those two pieces together and placed them under the machine, and that's sewed correctly. This one here, no, I didn't. So I put this under the machine. It is touching the AB block, but you can see here that the orientation is wrong on this. So make note of that. I only sewed a couple blocks incorrectly and then caught myself. So when you're placing this under the machine, just kind of what I was eyeballing is place it so that as you're feeding this under the machine, where you start is along the long edge of your B fabric. So that's what you can do. Or sew one correctly and then just keep it right beside you so that you're making sure that all your blocks are coming out with the correct orientation. So just make note that you do not sew them incorrectly. This is correct, this is not. Now that you've sewn your block, we'll press it. Set the seam and press the seam open. I know typically you press towards the dark, but with this one here, I like to press it towards the path of least resistance, which is towards this piece here. There's less bulk on the seam that way. Now that we've pressed our block, we are going to make sure that this measures up to 4.5 by 6.5. So I'm going to grab my slotted ruler, line it up, and then flip it, and line it up to the 6.5. And there you have your week 4 block. If you are doing the runner, you will be making 6 units of this, and if you're doing the quilts, you'll be making 24 units of this.